Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We're just continuing on with our base semi-truck build. I'm sorry, it's been a couple of days since I was able to put out a video. The school's on strike right now, so my daughter is at home. She's special needs, so it's a little difficult for us right now. When she returns to work or returns to school full time, I'll be pumping out more videos on the channel, so don't worry. There are plenty more to come. Yeah, that's just the situation. So some days I have a lot more time than others. Like right now, it's 11 o'clock at night. Seems to be when I have a chance to be able to do this. Okay, so in the last video, we put the trailer hitch on, and I actually think I made a spawn button here so we could spawn the truck and the trailer. So what I wanted to cover in this video is I wanted to cover the lights. How to use a trailer with the truck, basically. So what we need to do is we need to go into the truck, into the semi. We need to go into a chassis, into the plugins, and we need to go to the light add-on. In here, it's got the handler. All right. So here it says car, script.parent.parent. And what we want to do is we want to add the trailer. So we want to say local trailer equals, and then we want to say a game dot workspace, and then we want to say wait for child. Not if you say find first child. Actually, hold on a second. Why am I gonna have to change this here? If you say find first child and it can't find the object, it'll give you an error, and that will break the script. So the game is reading the code like this, right? If it comes to a line that gives the code an error, it stops, and it won't skip over the error and continue to read the code. It'll just stop. So that's why it's important to go through your code and make sure that the errors are gone. So now we need to get the player. We need this function here, player. So instead of making a local up here, we have to make a local variable after we've determined who the player is. Why is that? Because we track the trailer by the player's name. Right? When we spawn in the flatbed, it's called player.names trailer. So what we need to do is we need to say local trailer equals, and then we can say game.workspace, and then we say wait for child, and then we can say player.names trailer. You see how that works? Because we're getting the player. The player is the one who is calling the server event. And that's how we're able to find it, right? So if I spawn in the trailer, it's going to say my name trailer, and that's how we find it. So then what we need to do is we need to set the trailer up similar to the way that we've set the truck up. So now, obviously, I deleted a lot of the lights. Like we don't have the brakes in here. We don't have the reverse lights in here. But we do have regular lights on the truck. So if we go into the body, you see we have hazards and we have headlights and highlights. So we can copy this hazards value, and then we need to go into the flatbed trailer and we can just paste it right in there. And that way it will say, where is it? Down here, toggle hazards. We can say if car.body.hazards.value equals false, then car.body.hazards.value equals true. We could also say trailer.hazards equals true. That's going to turn that on. And then what we need to do is we need to add lights. So because we don't have the left and the right on lights on here, like I don't even have a bumper or nothing on the trailer. It's really basic, right? So for the purpose of this video, because I don't really have a lot of time, it's late, I'm really tired. What I want to do is I just want to cover, so that's one way of doing it. We can just leave that there because that's fine. The value will go true and false. What I want to cover is just the lights. So what we're going to do is we're gonna make a light. We just take a part here, and let me just scale it really quickly here. I know I could take that nice round light that was on the garbage truck that we were using on the dump truck, but just for the purpose of today's video, I just want to make things just a little clearer here for everybody. This is going to help with your games. Okay, so then what we do is we want to weld that onto there. And then what we want to do is take this part, we want to group it, right? And then we'll drag it into the trailer, okay? And we want to call this lights. Is it lights or is it highlights? Whatever it says in here. Headlight. So we have to name it headlight because that's the way it's named in the code. Okay, oops. Headlight, there we go. And then what we want to do is we want to take this part, we want to group that part, right? We're going to rename it as G1. Then we're going to take our code from the headlights. So we need both. We need the value and we need the code. We need to copy that. We need to paste it into there. And then we need to check, was there a spotlight in the headlights? I think there was. So what we need to do is we need to take this, we need to copy it. It's just a light, and then we can go paste into. And then if we go to enabled, oh, it's orange. Okay, that's pretty cool. The headlights are orange on this one. I wonder if I have that brightness is 1. Oh, that might be these lights up here, actually. Yeah, that's those lights there, and then that's the headlights down there. Okay, that explains it. All right, so we have our light. It comes on. Now, remember what I was saying? If you don't want the light to show, you can just turn the brightness to 0, and then it won't appear. So then what we want to do is, this is going to be glass. Let's just say, this is going to be glass, and let's make it orange. Do we really have deep orange? Yeah, we could do that. What's the color of the light? 255850. Let's say 255850. There we go. So now when we look in here, it's going to make it neon, and then instead of smooth plastic, we're going to turn it to glass. And then it's going to turn the light on. Oops, I pressed play by accident here. I shouldn't have done that. All right, so we're going to stop that. Okay, so now what we need to do is we can take the flatbed trailer and we'll put it back into our spawn trailer. Oops, back into the folder. Because I'm trying to show this to you when the player spawns it into the world. That's how we're tracking it, right? So then we come back into the HASI script. Where is it there? And we need to go to where it handles the headlights. Toggle light. So body.light.on.value is true. Now we can even use this here. Yeah, we're not even worried about that. We can just leave that. So where is it here? Headlights right here. So body.headlight.on.value equals true. Right. So now we need to say trailer. We need to say trailer. Dot headlight. Right? Isn't that where we put it? There. Trailer dot headlight dot on dot value equals true. So we need to do the same thing that we have here. Copy that. So we need that. Copy that. Copy that. And there. So it fires all 3 times. And then we need to make it false. So that one light should turn on. So we'll get the semi-truck. We'll put the semi-truck back in there. Now you're going to see it. We'll enter the game. I'm going to spawn in the truck. It's going to give me an error. Where's the... Okay, it should give me an error probably when I get into it. It's going to say, there it is. So you see, infinite yield is tow truck. Now that's from those. And then if I get in it, it should give me another error if I press the lights. Yeah, there you go. See, infinite yield possible. So now if we didn't say infinite, oh, is it, does it, it's not actually working because of that? Interesting. Alright, so let's spawn in the trailer. And then it's saying brakes is not. Oh, you know what? That's why. That's why. The script is breaking because it's looking for the rest of the lights for the truck that aren't in there yet. So we need to go into the semi-truck. We need to go all the way back in there where it talks about we can just silence the brakes for now, and we will silence reverse. There it is. Just for now, so that way it doesn't give us an error. Now we should be able to spawn in the truck. It should work on its own. Really, is it breaking because I don't have the trailer spawned? Let's find out. Oh, there we go. So now the trailer spawned in. The light is neon, and the lights, the lights on the truck turned on. Okay, so you see that? So there's the trailer. You press L, and now the light on the trailer goes on with the lights on the truck. Okay, so what if we want the truck to go without the trailer? Then what we have to say is right here where it says trailer.headlight. So it'll say if light number 0, then what do we want to do here? So this is where I had 2 of these scripts. So we're just going to duplicate that. We're going to silence this in the first script. I'll probably just get rid of it actually. Okay, and that we'll have 1 script for the trailer, and we'll have 1 script for the truck. This makes the most sense. To me, this makes the most sense. Here, we'll do this. And we can get rid of this variable here. And this variable here. Perfect. Get rid of these other scripts too. Okay, and then this one here we're going to rename this trailer. Trailer handler, and I guess any other objects that you want to have. So this one here has the variable in it. Okay. So then what we should say is if trailer, okay, if trailer, then it's going to do all of this down to the here. We can get rid of, we can say else at the very bottom, and we can say tell it to wait, just like that. So now if we start the game, it shouldn't give us any errors. Let's see. Turn the lighting down. We'll spawn the truck in. There we go. The lights on the truck work. It's still saying infinite yield possible on the trailer. Now that's because in the local script it's trying to find the trailer in the workspace and it can't find it. So that's why it's giving us that warning. It's saying, I can't find it. There's an infinite amount of, whatever. So now the trailer's there. As you can see, it's not orange. Then if we press the lights button, it turns on and it turns off. So now we're able to interact with the lights on the trailer. So what I want to do is, not this one here, the trailer handler. We can even say this. We can even get rid of this if trailer then, and we can actually turn this into the statement. If trailer then let's see, this way it won't give us the error, but then we still have to define the trailer in there. We could say then game.workspace.trailer then. We'll have to change all of this. Let's see. I wonder what would be the easiest way to do that. Here, let's just return it back to normal. Yeah, that was the easiest way to do it. It could just print no trailer present, but it's going to give us an error on this. So I could either add trailer as a variable here, but I think it's still going to give me an error. So the only issue with this is that when the trailer is connected, or if the trailer is just sitting somewhere, when you press the lights are going to go on and off on the trailer. Maybe we don't want that. Maybe we only want the trailer to turn on when it's connected to the truck. So in order for us to do that, let's see. In order for us to do that, so what we need to do is when the truck, all right, so let's take the truck. Let's take the trailer. Now, when the trailer is connected, this one should be actually disabled there because it'll be enabled by this. Once it's connected, what we can do is we can either have a bool value here or we can have a bool value on the trailer. So maybe what we should do is we should insert in here, we go insert object, a bool value, and we're going to call this trailer connected. Perfect. And then we can say script.parent.trailer connected equals true. Now that becomes part of car. It's not part of trailer anymore. Now that value becomes part of the truck. We can now find it without needing to find the trailer. So we can put the trailer back. If we go back into the base semi, okay, back into the light handler for the trailer, and then we can say we can say, see, it says car equals script.parent.parent. Script.parent.parent. There we go. See car.misc.breaks. So I'm just trying to think. We need to turn that value. We need to be able to read that value. So instead of finding the trailer, we could say if car.misc what do we call that? Trailer connected dot trailer equals true then, and now the car becomes, let's see, is equal to true then. I wonder if we can turn this, let's see. I want to try and get rid of this trailer function here if I can. Just silence that for a moment. I want to see if I can get rid of it here. Then, so if that value is true, it's going to do this. So I should actually change this from car script.parent.parent. So then we need to say no, I don't think that's going to work. We still need to find the trailer. We still need the local. Yeah, trailer equals, we still need this part. I'm still convinced. I know I'm sitting here kind of thinking on the fly, but I'm convinced that we still need this part here. So we still need this value right here. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I guess I could do that. No, we'll say trailer. Just like that. And now we should be able to unsilence this. This. And now this shouldn't play until this value is true. That should cancel the error that we were getting. So we spawn in the truck. We'll get an error about these. So these I'm going to have to change in the similar way that we're doing the right for the tow truck. Okay, the lights work. Paused it. It's not giving me an error saying we can't find the trailer. Now we need to test to see if it can find the trailer. I'll have to connect to it. I'll have to connect to the trailer. I'm going to spawn the trailer in. Alright, now I should be able to back up to it. Alright, so we're connected. Oh, it says... Oh, I got a big error there. Holy cow. Trailer connected. Oh, let's stop that. Holy cow. .misc. We sure. Something happened there, and then all of a sudden we flew off the map. Now that has to do with this. I've been trying to adjust the height of this, so that might have been just a little bit too low. All right, so it says trailer connected. Now I just changed the name of it, so let's see if we can find it now. It says it's not part of MISC. It should be where it is, right? Yeah. Trailer connected. Let's see if it finds it now. There's our truck. There's our trailer. Okay, I'm not too sure what's going on, why we're flying away. I might have to go up a little bit more. So it's telling me that it can't find this value. Line 12. Trailer connected. It should go to true, but it's saying trailer connected. All right, let's just name this trailer. Trailer. Let's see. Trailer. Let's see if that works. And it's just part of development, right? I don't know why the truck is doing what it seems to be kind of crazy right now. Okay, what's going on here? Line 12. Oh, that's the Trailer Connect script. Oh. What's in here? Oh. Trailer, there we go. All right. Now, I don't know what's going on with the truck. I don't know why it keeps flying away. The only thing I can think of is that the trailer is still just a little low. It's kind of strange. I'm not too sure what's happening with this trailer. Trailer is not a valid member of. Whoa, what's going on here? Interesting. For some reason, it's not able to find that bool value. I don't know why. And this trailer is really it's giving me some problems. Let's do that. Let's see if that'll help. This is so strange. Script apparently it recognized it here. It recognized it there, and then maybe that's why it's giving me the error. Who knows? Oh, look at that. It's almost even connected there. Yeah, this trailer's not part of. What is going on, Roblox? All right, well, I guess I can't do that. I don't know why. I can't do that. I also don't know why it's giving me these problems. What's up with the trailer? The trailer's not seeing right. See, it worked there. It wasn't working because there was an error with the script. All right, so I don't know why it doesn't want to recognize that value. So what if we said script? Here, let's rename this to trailer itch. And what if we said script.parent.trailer? Oh, you know why? Maybe I don't know why. Let's see. Say script.parent.trailer.value equals true. Maybe that's why. Maybe I didn't say .value. Maybe that's why. All right. So then when it comes to, let's just try that first, see if that's going to work. Maybe I didn't say value. Where are we at? 30 minutes, not bad. Yeah, maybe I didn't say value on there. That's why I couldn't find it. That's funny. See, it's sitting on the wheels. You see that? It doesn't even need the feet. It's stable enough to just sit on the wheel. All right, let's see if it's gonna find that. That's probably what it was. I didn't say .value. There we go. Oh yeah, look. That's the light handler now. So it worked. Okay, so then let's drag this into miscellaneous. And let's say .parent. There we go. Now let's try that. Everything should be back to normal. It was where it was originally, inside the miscellaneous folder, which is where we have it labeled in the script. Right, what we're trying to do is get that. All right, so now we've connected. There's no errors. As you can see, there's no errors either with the trailer. Trying to find the trailer. Now, if we turn the light on, works with the truck, but doesn't seem to be working with the trailer. So now what's going on? Let's go back into our script. And trailer. See, because if miss.trailer equals true, I didn't say .value. And that's the problem. We need to make sure that we read the value, not the name of the object. Because, yeah, it is there. The name of the object is there. Here, we'll spawn that there. All right, so now as you can see, the only error that we're getting is attachment is not a valid part of trailer. What's going on here? Trailer connect script, line 8. Hit dot attachment. Oh, that was because the trailer dropped there. So you see, okay, so let me explain that. So it's looking for hit dot attachment. So if anything else hits it, it's going to say attachment isn't a part of that, because whatever hits the trailer hitch, and I'll walk into it, and it'll say attachment isn't part of. Oh, no, it didn't work. Never mind. Never mind. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, let's get the trailer spawned in here. All right. Any errors? No. Everything's good. Everything we've done so far is good. Okay. We can turn the lights on the truck by itself. And the lights on the trailer don't come on. Now, if we connect to the trailer, we park. I want to get the hitch up here. Now we should be able to turn. There we go. Did you see that? So now the trailer turns on because it's connected to the truck. Very cool. And then if we stop, for example, and we disconnect the trailer, now you see how it's still turning on? That's because in the disconnect script, we have to reset that value. So we need to say button.enabled false, and we need to say script.parent.trailer.value equals false. So now when it's connected to the trailer, the value will be true and the lights will work. When it's disconnected from the trailer, the value will be false and we shouldn't be able to work the lights. So let's just try that out real quickly. I'll connect to the trailer and then I'll disconnect. All right, pause it here. Anyways, we already know, we already tried that. So you just give it a minute, disconnect, pull away, and when we turn L, there we go. And the lights on the truck work and the lights on the trailer don't work. That's how you're able to do that. That's pretty cool, I think. So then the other thing we can do next is we just continue to, and I guess that's going to do it for this video. I really apologize. I wish I had a bit more time, but I don't. Tomorrow I will put out a longer video. We're going to go over the lights in full on the truck. And what we're also going to do is we're going to create attachments here. So when we connect to the trailer, we'll have like the air lines. So you can see the air brake and the, yeah. So let me see if I can explain. We'll take something like this, you know. Scale it down. Something like that. We'll duplicate it. I think they're actually closer together. I think you see two things are closer together. Right? Something like that. We can take that, put that inside the trailer. Oh, and then we're going to need to weld them on. Let's see, this part here, create a weld to here. This part here, create a weld to here. We can name this one air. And we can name this one power. And then inside we can insert an attachment. We need an attachment. And in here we need to insert object, attachment. All right. And then on the truck somewhere, we can pretty much do the same thing. Let's see. If I take air and power and we move it and we duplicate this. Let's see. Maybe there. We'll rotate them like this and we'll move them down like this. Obviously there would be like a, there's going to be something here like they would be back here. I'm just moving them closer because what we're going to do is we're going to create a spring. So we'll move these into base semi, and they're just going to go into the miscellaneous folder. And then we need to weld these to the truck. So the air we need to weld here, and the power we need to weld here. And then when we connect to the trailer hitch, we can do the same thing. Instead of saying instance.new the rod constraint, now we've given it those properties. We're also going to say local air equals instance.new, and it's going to be a spring. No, let's see. A spring constraint. All right, and so what I'm going to do manually is I'm going to insert object, a spring, so we can see the properties of it. So we can say air dot coils equals, let's say 8. We can say air dot radius, right? We can change that. Dot visible equals true. We could even change the color of it, right? Air dot color equals color 3 dot new. We can go from RBG. It's just easier that way. And I think the airlines are blue and the power is red. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. Something like that. And then we're going to say free length, right? We're going to say air dot free length equals 8. That's just the length. That's how long the spring is going to be. It might be more than that. And then we can say air dot max force equals 0. And then air dot stiffness equals 0. So we can do something like that. We don't need to do limits enabled. True, because then that means we'd have to add more stuff to it, but it really doesn't matter. We can just do that. So let's try that. Oh, and then we need the attachments. Do we need attachments? Yes. So let's name it. Let's say air dot name, I don't know, equals air trailer, and then that needs to be in quotation marks. Okay, and then we can say air dot attachment 0 equals script dot parent dot air dot attachment, and then we could say air dot attachment 1 equals hit dot air dot attachment, just like that. Now let's see if that's going to work. It should, hopefully. So then when we connect the trailer, we'll spawn the truck. No, what's going on? Oh, that's why. So we'll put the trailer back in the trailer there. Put the semi back in there. You see it deleted it when we started the game. Okay, spawn truck there, all right. Come over here. Spawn trailer. And now when we connect to it, we should get an air, a spring. That doesn't do anything, hopefully. Or we'll get an error. Air is not a valid part of trailer. Let's see. Hit name. Oh, hit. What's it's hitting is Let me see here. Get the flatbed out. Where is it hitting? It's going to be hitting here, right? It's going to be hitting there. So it'll be hit dot parent, probably. Yeah, hit dot parent. Let's see. Either dot parent or dot parent dot parent. We'll see. We'll find it. We'll find it. But this is how we find it. This is how we just keep doing this over and over again. We keep spawning it in and testing. It seems redundant, but you know, if you want to get the best results, this is unfortunately the work that people don't see when they don't like your game. They join it and then they decide they don't like it and then they leave and you cry because you realize that you spent, you know, hours and hours and hours testing and testing and testing, and somebody played your game for 2 seconds and they decided they don't like it. It's awesome. So it says unable to assign property color. Brick color expected, got color 3. So what we need to do is we need to change. I can't say color 3. I see dot brick color. I don't know. I say blue. Brick color. Oh, we can just say dot blue. Oh, that's perfect. That works. Maybe. Let's try that. Spawn the truck. Spawn the trailer. Got function. Okay, so it doesn't work that way. Brick color dot new. Blue. Oh, is it like a navy blue? Yeah, navy blue. All right, now let's try that. I'll find out which is which. If red is the air, or if red is the power. First, I want to make this work. Ooh, it says so. Let's look and see. Did it actually create the in the truck, in the miscellaneous? There's our air. No, it didn't create a. There's the spring constraint there. Is that what it created? Or did it create it in the trailer? Let me see. If we. Where did it create it? It created it in air trailer. Oh, I didn't say where to create the actual, where to create it. Oops. Here, we'll get rid of that. Where do we want it to be? Now, it should be scripts, parent air. There we go. There we go. Oh, not the navy blue. Oops. Let's see. Otherwise, it'll change the attachment. Parent air. There we go. Because I said create the spring constraint, but I didn't tell it where to create it. So now, as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm actually simulating. I'm simulating the springs. I'm simulating a few things. So when you're designing, if you don't want to manually place the constraints, you can do it this way as well. You can just make a script and you can simulate the constraints. So when you touch it, then it creates all the constraints, and then it starts to move around. So there's some really neat things you can do with the code when you put your mind to it. You know, you can really create a unique gameplay. There it is. Perfect. That is awesome. Yes. Did you see that? So now we got that one. So then we want to make another one. We'll make another one the same, except we're going to call this one instead of air, this will be power. And it's going to be the same thing, but here we'll say power. And want to say power. And this one here is going to say power. Pretty sure it's power on the, yep. And now instead of being navy blue, we're going to name this one really red. So in the next video, what we'll do is we'll finish with the lights. We'll make sure that we add more lights to the trailer. Finish adding the lights to the truck. Basically now that's what we can do. We need to add brake lights. We need to add the turn signals. And then you can place those all over the trailer, as you can see, and it'll work. And then every time you connect to the trailer, it only created the one. Now, is that because power trailer. Now, is that because it had the same name? It could have been. It could have been. So let's try that. We renamed it. Let's see if that's the case. Ooh, that was nice. No, it's only, for whatever reason, it's only creating one. One or the other. It doesn't want to create both. I wonder why that is. I wonder why that is. I wonder if I need to tell it to wait. And then, oh, you know why? You see? I should rename this to power. That would probably help. That would probably help. So that way we don't confuse the code. There we go. Hey, it's midnight. It's probably time for me to go to bed. So I hope you're enjoying these videos. I should be adding sound to them. I know I'm having a lot of issues with sound, so that's why I haven't added sound to these ones here. So thankfully, fortunately, it's been nice and quiet. So I've been able to record these. It's been good. All right, so now we'll spawn the truck. And then we'll spawn the trailer. And now we should have two. We should have an air line. And we should have a power line going to the trailer. When we connect it. Yes. Perfect. Check that out. Excellent. So that's going to do it for today's video. So then what you can do is you can modify this trailer. You can put a box on it. You know what I mean? Instead of a flatbed trailer, we could, so yeah, you could just rename the trailer something else, and then every time you connect to it, it's going to do the same thing. Right? So once we have this trailer set up with the base of the trailer set up, with the lights and the bumpers and all the graphics that we want, then after that we can add we can just duplicate the trailer and then turn it into like a reefer trailer and all these other types of trailers, and we'll have it. And then every time we connect to it, all the code will be the same and it won't ever get confused. And then this way, see, we've got the lights that come on there and all of that. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you all in the next one.